guess it's starting, y'all. All the shelves are empty. And this is where all the vegetables and the fruit and everything is. I see.
People can't afford rent, groceries, the basic bills, and people out here are trying to panic buy on the street. Let me know what you think down in the comments, because yeah, this is where we at. We got reports and videos of people out here saying there's panic buying in the stores, no food, shelves going empty, stores getting cleared out. And at the end of the video, I give you 3 ways that you can save and be a prepper during these times of uncertainty, and you want to have a stash of items, so make sure your family is safe if this is the case. Let's get into these videos. Let's go.
I don't know if y'all been paying attention to that, but the world's getting crazy about a day. I just started watching the news like today, and I really been, doing my research. Like, y'all, we really ain't about to have no food, no nothing. Y'all need to be stocking up ASAP. And no lie, we should have been stocking up 3 years ago, because from the looks of it, baby, it's finna be some tough times. Y'all president then got in that office and then made some crazy decisions. The prices are already spiking. Like, come on now. This ain't gonna only affect the poor or the mid class. It's gonna affect everybody, the rich, everybody that live in the United States. And I feel like more and more people are moving out of the states because they know what's going on. I ain't even much gonna lie. I ain't into politics. I ain't into none of that. But the way that stuff is finna happen, baby, shelves in different states are already becoming empty. They just had a meeting Monday with Target, Walmart, Home Depot to let them know, like, they shelves gonna be empty by the summer. Like, this is bad. And y'all know by the shelves becoming empty, that means job layoffs. People ain't gonna be able to work. People ain't really gonna be able to have no money in their pocket. Baby, stay prayed up out here.
If you are poor or you're scared that tariffs are going to cut into your budget, you need to start eating like a Korean person. I just got all my groceries for the month and it was less than $50. Like a 20-pound bag, right? It's 200 servings of rice for $11. 3 kilograms of kimchi for $9. Don't go to H Mart, go to Xi'an Market. There's a new one that just opened up on Oxford Street. Like 3 pounds of Mexican squash for $1. 2 pounds of carrots for 99 cents. 8 servings of soba noodles for $3. If I'm making food at home, my goal is for that meal should be under $3. So with this, I can literally make 8 to 10 servings of curry for under $2 per serving. I can make 6 servings of chicken soup for under $2 per serving. And they always have deals, so today, since I spent more than $20, they gave me 10 bundles of green onions for free. So I can make like a green onion chicken, I can make green onions and pork. I don't know, poor habits never go away, and take advantage.
Well, it has officially happened. I have been personally impacted by the tariffs. I am going on a trip and I wanted to look cute on the trip, so I ordered some clothes, okay? I thought I was all good. I placed the order at the end of March before any of the tariff stuff happened. I ordered it from the UK, not a big deal. Actually, doesn't matter where you order it from. Matters where it's made. So I got hit with this hot little bill from FedEx, $372. Of that $372, most of that is coming from one particular item. I ordered this cute little sweater vest. See this picture here? Made in China. So my $58 sweater vest went to almost $200 because of this 125% tariff for Chinese goods, because it was not made in America, it was made in China. These tariffs don't affect the companies. They're just gonna pass the cost on to us. I took economics in college and it's been a while, but tariffs are bad economic policy, and that's a hill I'll die on. Well, I didn't vote for this. Why do I have to find out?
If you consider yourself a nice person or a kind person or even an empathic person, you need to be prepared mentally, spiritually, and emotionally for what's about to happen in this country. A lot of people are about to be plunged into poverty. People who have had government jobs as nurses, doctors, they're going to be out of work. These are people who have never experienced poverty before. A lot of people base their self-worth on their money situation. So when these people start to lose their jobs, when they don't have money, you have to understand they're going to start being very wicked. And not only are they going to be very wicked, they're going to be willing to do anything to get their needs met. This is a time where you need to just chill out, stay in the house, and mind your business. Stay away from those people who you know would trade up on you for $1 because it's about to get very real.
During major price shocks events like this, up to 80% of U.S. supermarkets reported frequent out-of-stock alerts on staples like flour, rice, canned goods, and 72% of shoppers admitted that they bought more than they needed simply because they saw long lines and empty shelves. Panic buying on the internet, videos going viral, videos getting shared is making people think that, oh my gosh, let me run to the store because I don't want no empty pantry. That's contributing to it. 30% of what's hoarded ends up unused, thrown in the trash, and just a waste in our ecosystem. Wasting food. Y'all ain't eating that food. Buying it for nothing. And it's getting old.
There's been a recession, but now everybody is starting to actually take it serious. And I'm seeing videos of people post their list of what they're buying or will be buying for when the depression actually starts. And I'm seeing that some of y'all ain't never been broke before, and I don't want to hear another goddamn list out of you at the fuck all. I was watching this one video and she named paper towels. You're buying paper towels during a depression season? Paper towels? You ain't never been broke before. That real life pissed me off. I don't want to, if you ain't never been broke before, I don't want to hear about a goddamn list. You don't know what it's like to struggle. If you actually struggle, you never worried about buying no goddamn paper towels. Paper towels will never be on your list of things to buy. If you don't go get you a fucking rag and dry your hands on, no, that shit got me hot. I don't want to hear from y'all. If you ain't struggled going up, you ain't struggling now, I don't want to hear about a fuck thing you got to say when it comes to a recession.
Tariff shortages are coming, and if you don't stock up now, you're going to be paying triple or fighting for scraps later. This is your warning. Share, repost, and let's talk about it. We're not just talking about inconvenience. We're talking about the basics for survival disappearing from the shelves. Prices are already rising because of the supply chain breakdowns and tariffs. And the harder it gets to import, ship, and stock supplies, the harder it's going to be for you to survive. Ask yourself right now, what are you doing to get ready? Here's what's about to vanish or triple in price. Morale boosters like coffee and tea, cereal grains, bread, oats, rice, and pasta, dairy products, fruits and vegetables, core protein sources like pork, beef, and seafood. We're already seeing the U.S. beef supply strain because of the heavy reliance on imports. And if you don't have a direct source like a local farmer or rancher, you'll be stuck paying premium prices or going without. But it's not only the food. Expect severe shortages in diapers and baby supplies, laundry soap, and personal hygiene items, all critical products to avoid illness and disease. Clothing and footwear, especially for the growing kids. Electronics, appliances, and basic home goods. Now think medical equipment, solar panels, batteries, furnaces, water heater, air conditioning, refrigeration. It's not just the finished products. You have to keep in mind the imported components for products made in America as well. Unless this is all turned around, the shortages are coming. Stock up, lock in your essentials. The prepared don't panic, they survive.
I got bags full of rice. I got bags full of beans. I'm afraid of the tariffs, if you know what I mean.
Here are some things you should stock up on now that we're having issues with tariffs and the ports are starting to dry up. Now, I will preface that I'm not a person who ever stocked up on anything during COVID, and I tend to not be anxious about these kind of things. But in this case, I think there's something to be said about the fact that we are not facing just masks and hand sanitizer issues. We're gonna have supply chain issues across the board. So I think it's okay to be a little bit safe and stock up on things that are going to be super important to you specifically. So here they are.
We got people emptying the store shelf. They are panic buying out here. They're making TikTok videos, letting everybody know the stores are closing out. Do you believe this is real? Because I kind of don't think that this is what's really going on. The Home Depot and Walmart CEO pretty much was like, if they don't fix these tariff things, then we're going to be out of stock in 2 weeks and everything's going to go to haywire. So they got people out there running crazy, going in the stores, filling up their trunks, trying to get ready for this mass. We don't got no food problem. But preppers already know how to prep and have things going, make sure they got a little something so they ain't stressed out and worried about nothing. But at the end of the day, I need you guys to don't panic. I don't think this is real. I think this is fake. A lot of propaganda. I went to the store yesterday. It was a regular crowd. It wasn't anybody panic buying, going crazy or nothing like that. It was nothing going on. So don't fall for the hype. I don't know. But if you have to, in your mind, have to have things to be safe, do what you got to do. If you made it this far, smash that like button. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Subscribe to the channel so you can get more videos on the economy and everything that's going on. We got a lot of things coming up because we'll let you know what's going on in these streets.
If you are a believer, you're born again, you are called to be a watchman or watchwoman or watch person, doesn't matter. So that means you are someone who's to behold, to look up. You're called to be one who waits on the Lord.